The subject of this video is using Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number is a very big number. In fact, it is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. Now, Avogadro did not come up with this number, but his work led to figuring this out, so it was named in his honor. So what exactly does this tell us? Well, if you know that 12 equals 1 dozen, you can use that same idea to say that 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd equals 1 mole. And moles are what we use in most of our calculations in chemistry. So we're going to look at some conversions between number of individuals and number of moles. Now, if we're talking elements, like gold, silver, etc., the individual is an atom. Now, if we're talking about compounds, which have to have more than one different element in it, the individual is a molecule. Okay, so let's do an example. Let's say you had 2 moles of gold. How many atoms would that be? Your setup is fairly simple. Okay, here is your equivalent statement. Every mole is equivalent to Avogadro's number of individuals. So if you have 2 moles of gold, we're going from moles, so we want moles on the bottom. And 1 mole is equivalent to 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd gold atoms. So, of course, make sure you put scientific notation in parentheses in your calculator. Multiply Avogadro's number by 2, and I'm going to round this a little bit. 1.20 times 10 to the 24th gold atoms. Which sounds like a pretty big number, but isn't really that many in the grand scheme of things. Okay? What if I gave you the number of actual atoms? Let's say, what if you had 1 million gold atoms? How many moles of gold would you have? I'm going to let you in a little secret. It's not that much. Alright, 1 million is 1.0 times 10 to the 6th. And since we are going from the number of individuals, Avogadro's number goes on the bottom. And 1 mole goes on the top. So this time we're going to divide. Again, make sure that you're using scientific notation correctly in your calculator. And we're going to get 1.66 times 10 to the negative 18th moles of gold. Not very much at all. So, big thing to remember is the only thing you can use Avogadro's number for is to go between individuals and number of moles.